MRecktv.
Yo, I got some stuff that's brewing in the pot. Shout out to MRecktv. We about to do this whole big, show, and we gonna show y'all evidence. We gonna show y'all proof, like Bill Cosby say, the proof is in the pudding. We got Terrence Howard, household name, Iron Man, played in Best Man, played in that swimming coach. I forgot the name of that joint. That was a good movie. True story. Countless other been an actor for over 30-some years. Aurora, she said she wanted to have an entanglement. So now, Terrence Howard came out, and before him, another actor came out and said Puff called him while he was in bed with his girl and wanted him to come over. He said, "Who all at the party?" He said, "No, just me and you." Nobody paid that no attention. Now, Terrence Howard said he came over at first to be his acting coach. And he said that Puff was just looking at him like, hold on, let me get a little closer. He said Puff was looking at him like this. Terrence said, he was like, yo, my man, action, cut. He said, Puff never came out of character. The nigga was just saying, he said the nigga just looked at him like that. Now, the acting thing didn't work. Puff was engaged and trying to get entangled and trying to see how he could flip a real man. A dude from the Midwest who didn't care about how much money he had, who didn't care about getting his music or his production or anything done. He was trying to see, can he flip a real man? Hey, Terrence, want a drink? Not here for that. I'm here to play my music this time. Terrence goes and plays his music. Puff is like this, looking at him. He could see the frustration on his face. Puff never uttered a word. Terrence was like, what the fuck is this? Puff was like, have a drink. Terrence was like, I'm good. He leaves. Now, like Dr. DaCosta said, Puff have failed the whole LGBT gay community because he didn't know how to bring it home. Terrence Howard came back and he said this, y'all, and this is what they do to get other people involved in their bullshit. Puff did it to Jennifer Lopez. Puff was so close to Jennifer Lopez's personal assistant that He used to do favors for her just to know what Jennifer was doing. She used to pass that information on to Puff. And Puff used to say to her, yo, if it wasn't for me, you understand, she would have fired you a long time ago because she had did some shit and Jennifer was going to fire her. But Jennifer didn't fire her. She kept her on. So now Puff used that as a leverage. So Puff did not go straight to Terrence Howard because when he was looking at Terrence like this, Terrence wasn't giving no vibe. So what he did was he went to his personal assistant and tried to fill out what Terrence was about and probably what Terrence could, would, should, or maybe would do. Tried to fill that out. You hear what Christy O said? That's one of my moderators. Y'all read that for a minute while I tell y'all this. He went to his personal assistant and tried to ask him some information if Terrence went that way. Terrence didn't get all the way into it, but I know I've seen it done. They went to the personal assistant, try to fill out what Terrence was about. That's why the personal assistant went back to Terrence and said, yo, Puff wants you to come through next week. He want to take you out. He said, take me out for what? He said, I think he want to fuck you. Terrence and Diddy took a pic together at a party. Oh, look what Diva said. Look what Diva said. That's crazy. But was that picture that he took with him before the incident or after what he did? Maybe they met at that party and then Puff was like, yo, man, I want you to be my acting coach. And went over there and tried to be his acting coach, but Puff was just like this. That's crazy. Then maybe that picture was at the party. He said, yo, I want you to come do some music for me. And then Puff was over there like this. We don't know. We do know he made the statement. Are they adding more drug charges? Oh, that's what the little white boy was there for. I told y'all that. I told y'all that. He was the one that was getting the drugs from the feds and selling and getting it to Diddy them. That's how they do. He already had a drug charge. I don't understand. If I was that rich, anybody that come in my cipher, I'm hiring private investigators to investigate them. And if somebody got any drug charges, you can't bring no drugs around me. He had drug charges before he even got to Diddy. So he had to work his shit off. There's a lot of people on the internet that's got in trouble. And I'm going to tell y'all, Vlad TV got in trouble with the feds when all those DJs was doing those mixtapes. I'm going to tell you the story. They out here working shit off. Wait till the M.Reck section come up.
MRecktv.